there's two things that I want to talk about with you guys today. The first thing being choosing your heart, or choosing your challenge, or committing to your growth. And there's 1,000 ways you can dice that up. That's the first one. We'll get into the details out here in a second. The second one being how to navigate your heart. And we'll get with choosing. So when you go in for choosing, and I probably lost everybody by now, but when you go in for choosing, make sure it's something that you can, from what I've learned over my professional history of training and education and experience and so forth, is when you're choosing this goal, it should be, and quotation should be, I never tell anybody what to do, it should be something for the long term, or something that's sustainable, or for the longevity of the entirety of your life. Now, for example, when I'm choosing a goal, we'll use mine. I've decided that I will devote my entire life. I don't see any section of my life without this. It is fitness and health. So that makes it digestible for me, and it helps me understand and create a deep connection with myself that I will forever, every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday, the entire week. That is who I am. I encapsulate that. I walk that. I talk that. I breathe that. I inhale it, exhale it. My brain, my skin, my everything, my closet, my car. It is designed and devoted to health and fitness. Now, navigating. So before we go navigating, before you pick, before you decide on something, and the word decide, I love that word. There's a whole bunch of history behind it, but you can do your own research on that. When we decide on something, making sure that you show up for that, regardless of the day of the week it is, regardless of what's going on in life. And now we'll get into navigating the hard, because whatever you choose in life, whether you choose to be a father or a mother or a step parent, or you become a grandparent for those older in the audience, or you go on beyond that and start your own business and have a brick and mortar, and you have this, or you have overseas relations, or you're in the military. The list goes on. You all get to choose your own flavor, and it is your own natural born right to choose that. Some people think that, I have to do this or I have to do that. No, you get to do this and you get to do that. So just be careful with how you articulate this language with yourself, because then what you think was what you become, and what you become is this, all of this. So navigating the hard is making sure that it's tied to something that you're passionate about. And for me, it's like the first thing that I'm passionate about is myself, and I've always put myself first. Why? Because if I don't do that, how will I show up in the relationships that I have external to self? For example, with my fiance Carrie, or with the professional relationships that I have at work, or all of the clients that are walking in my door, our door. So if I don't take care of self, how will I be able to show up for them? They're coming to me sometimes for a service. So making sure that you choose something passionate, and that should be self. And then outside of that, it's my wife. And then next beyond that is and you can have your own order of operations. I'm gonna argue mine to the grave. And then following that is my children. And then all before that is God too. So I'm heavily involved in God. I just choose not to keep that on this platform because of my own reasons. And when you're in the hard, in your challenge, in your growth, being able to visually see that internally in the mind. Do I know what it feels like? Do I know what it feels like to touch my partner? Do I know what it feels like to hold up my son? Do I know what it feels like to go through these little daily challenges that we have that all make up the huge challenge? And do I enjoy it? I think that's the biggest question, is do you enjoy navigating the hard that you have chosen? And if you haven't, then that's fine, because not enjoying it is also a great teacher. We're talking, for example, in my class earlier today about movement and how you're supposed to do movement this way, or you're supposed to do movement that way, you're supposed to do this and that, and you have to do this and you have to do that. No, kill all that. It's all movement is good movement. Why? Because one of those movements, maybe they aren't as optimal for your body, but because they aren't, they are going to teach you right from wrong. Okay, we don't do our squat or power clean or push and press and jerk and all of these movements. You don't do them this way. So then you learn, okay, now my body's, and every day you download a little bit more information that's going to make you better and sharper and more pristine. And that never stops. The body's not like, hey, we're not just today, what is it, Wednesday? Yeah, we don't build muscles on Wednesdays. So the body's not going to do that. It's going to continue to grow forever and ever and exponentially. Yeah, that was just something that I wanted to get into today, was choosing your heart and navigating your heart. Hopefully that helps with you. If there's any questions that you have, let me know and I'll get back to you guys. Cheers.